this trigger is being a problem, although I usually am good at just setting this, but I've forgotten it, so no wonder that's not working. For those that still aren't aware of this issue, if all of your rotational values are on 0 for a trigger box, chances are you're going to get the weird glitch where it doesn't show up at all. You can't get the prompt, so all you have to do is offset 1 or 2 of them by 1. So I usually do like 2 of them. I offset them by 1 slightly and it somehow works. And be sure that primitive's ticked for player activation, otherwise it doesn't work at all, like it's just happened to me. So that's showing. Crate I'll do in a minute. Food what? Food links. Okay. This lot wasn't linked. I think the pot was. That was linked. And what are they linked to? The oven marker. Hide them. Link that stuff to the oven marker. There we go. A few things left over, wasn't there? Alright. Food links, and that was the crate unpack that I'm going to do now, so we can carry on with the actual crafting. It'd be nice to see this stuff loaded in game now. Plants. Plants, I'm thinking of having sort of a dialogue option on the lady. The lady? Who's the lady? On, oh my god. Names, people. It's been too like a Bella or something. Crap. Not armour. She's not a piece of armour. Actor. There we go. Arbella, yeah. Arbella. So she'll have a dialogue option where you can ask her to do the plants in a certain room. So say like, go put us some plants in the dorms. It looks miserable, and then she'll be like, okay, and then she'll either. I don't know, it depends how much you want to script, but she can either go away and then actually go planting and all that crap and do the plants, or it can just be like, come back in a few hours and I've done, and then they'll appear, they'll be done. Yeah, except weapon racks for some reason are even buggier. They don't like being for example 101. They prefer being 09999. Really? I didn't know that. Is that why people's weapon racks don't work then? They like to be the opposite way around. Yeah, the directions screw up. All I do is I have is it Super Nasty Pants resource? I think I've used that. I load his ESP up where they're already sorted and I copy them across. I've never actually looked at them, but I copy them across in my mod. Somehow that seems to generally work for me. That's ridiculous. Fix that is. 9999. That's just as ridiculous as 0.1. I don't get that. That is incredible. That's mad. Welcome to the creation kit, people. And how long's this stream been running? We've got about 10 minutes until the next crash, probably. But then we won't get the next crash in 10 minutes, and I think we've gotten away with it, and then 5 minutes later it will crash. Okay. Now then. Does Bethesda even fix CK bugs? Well, no, they don't. I don't think they've ever fixed any bugs, any niggly, annoying bugs or weapon rack bugs, anything. Even the grey face. Well, they call it a grey face bug. It's not so much a bug. I think it's something that the creation kit's supposed to just do on its own, but it doesn't do it, like exporting the face data. So that one's a bit less of a bug, but it's like something that could have probably just coded in, like get it to, when you make a new actor, at least have an option in there to do it, rather than a random shortcut nobody knew about. Yeah, I don't. They're certainly not going to fix anything now. I think, like I said a bit earlier on, they probably would have supported it a bit more and fixed some bugs and updated it and done things if the paid modding had stayed. Because they did update a few things. They improved the Steam Workshop uploading a little. That was actually quite good. Although I don't care because I'm not going on Steam Workshop now. But yeah, they're certainly not going to do anything now. I don't know what the support will be like for the Fallout kit, or if it'll be like this or a bit different. I think it's going to be pretty much roughly the same as the creation kit, if not the same software but a bit updated and different. I would imagine that's what it'll be. And if nobody noticed, they renamed the creation kit, didn't they? It was just creation kit, now it's Skyrim creation kit. So if we just grab Wheeze, you can see Skyrim creation kit. It was creation kit. Why would they rename it to Skyrim creation kit? What? No. Just there we go. So I reckon it's just going to be Fallout Creation Kit. I don't think they're going to go with Gek and stuff. I think they're going to be like, well, people are going to be a lot more familiar with the Creation Kit name now. And it's going to be pretty much the same thing. I've never used Gek, I've never used any of the others. I started modding just with Skyrim. First major modding I've done. Also, they don't all like being the same, I think. Some can be 0001, but at least one must be 9999. Okay, that's awesome. It's like the weapon racks are squabbling over the rotational numbers. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, but fantastic at the same time. Now this needs to be an activator. For the clutter. Now what does the clutter need? The Gek is terrible, so weird to manoeuvre around in. All of them. I imagine then the creation kit ended up being a much better program than the Gek, and they're like, well, rather than trying to remake the Gek or anything, just change the creation kit, update it, and use that for Fallout. It makes sense. I can't imagine much of the scripting language is going to change. I hope it doesn't. I don't really want to learn any more scripting or changes. I'd like to just be able to jump straight back in, because Papyrus was new, I think, to Skyrim. So why would, if anything, they should just upgrade it. Like you get the Papyrus, the SCSI, the Skyrim script extender. They should basically just put that kind of stuff in. Just upgrade it. Static doors, that's wrong. What am I doing? Edit that, grab the name, change it. Paste, and then name that. Name. I think it's unpack. ID isn't unique. Oh, I've already got one. I've already done it. I just looked at the wrong container. Okay. I always like the name Gek more than the creation kit. Yeah, creation kit's a bit generic and boring. Gek's more interesting. What is that? Okay, I think this is all set up now then. So, everything else is pretty much fixed. What am I doing for that bath? We should do a little quick bit of research for the thing I was planning on using. Did I keep it here? Let me have a look. I might have lost the link, so I'm going to have to find it again. Give me a moment. I have a random piece of paper somewhere with what it actually should be called on it. I don't know what this is. It's not that. Should be on here. It's loot crafting or something. Let's take a little look for loot crafting. I think it was on the Nexus. Let's just go to the Skyrim Nexus. Search craft and I'll narrow it down to resources. Modular crafting tables, modular resource, auto sorting and auto looting when crafting. That's what I was going to use. Permissions. All the assets in this file belong to the author. Upload permission. You must get permission from me before you're allowed to modify. You must get permission from me before you're allowed to use any of the assets. Let's read the description now. Thought it said differently. Questions are very easy. Cannot leave the major. Share their creations. Okay then. This is the tutorial. To use this, you agree to not distribute it to other sites. Translating the tutorial is fine, but no files may be uploaded. Okay. Give me a credit in the description. Place links back to this mod. So you can't upload anything tutorial wise, that's fine. Design is more important than features, that's true. Okay. Give me one moment. What a commotion. Okay, sorry about that. Right, a bit of bloody commotion going on. That's the right word. Right. What the balls? That went well. These shortcuts aren't quite doing what they're supposed to. D. Alright then. There we are. That should be better. Crazy. I guess I have to excuse any noise going on out there. I don't know. Where were we? I was thinking doing the bath thing. We were taking a look at this, weren't we? So it's a bit confusing. I'll probably just send a message to confirm that it can be used. Let's just have a look at it. First things you need to know, there are two different types. Storage chests, these hold your items, and sorting chests, these only sort your items and cannot store items. Well, I've got my own sorting script. There are three subtypes of scripting sorting chests. Basic sorting, level sorting, master sorting. Users have reported that dumping too many items in a container may cause items to go missing. I've dumped hundreds of items at once without losing a single item, but try not to overload it. You have 3,000 plus weight. Dump some of the items in, blah blah blah. Going time variables into play. This is no disable scripted system if they want it. So it does. Set to 1 to enable, not to disable. That sounds like something I'd do. Give someone the option to turn the feature on and off. That's quite good. Then, by default, sorting categories. That's sorting. Not too bothered about sorting. What you need to create 1 to 21 storage chests containing entries, depending on how well sorted you want your items to be. That makes sense. 1 container entry for sorting chest, optional but required. Blah blah. Primitive activator, massive activator, 1 button, 3 form lists, 2 global variables, 1 spell, 1 magic effect. Auto load, but required for auto load. Few things required for the auto load. The scripts, auto sort. There's 2 auto load, 1 to go on the spell, 1 for the actual container. Okay, then that makes sense. First step, creating containers. This I'm probably going to do off stream then, because this is going to be a bit of a mess. Should be simple enough if I follow it, but I'll play with that later on. That's going to need some testing. Right. That's all that. Hopefully this is ready to rumble and we can get this working. Let's see if this runs. Oh dear. Skyrim is loading, there we go. Now then. Loading. Here we go. Right, let's get the entrance up. Rise the tower again. to set the vibrations on the controller to very flipping high, because that would be ridiculous. Lobby. Come on. There we go. And what is it we're doing? Go down to the vault, kill Frank. Get him out of the way. You know, I nearly typed kill Frank then. That's probably not going to work. Oh, this controller. See if we get our fade on this one. I think I'm going to want to wait time just for a second on that. Forge is all up and running, that's good. Apart from that there, smell... Oh no, yeah, smells on. I should have checked that before I turned it on, never mind. So these I'm going to sort after, check if this is right. Oh, pop in the dorms as well before we do anything. How come you don't have regular iron armour when you COC from the title screen? Yeah, it's basically a plugin. I've done a plug-in to the tower where I'll give myself a lot of the items that I'm going to need, a lot of the spells, just so I can cheat my way through everything. It's like a test plugin I've done. In fact, I might open it up in this stream shortly, because I need to make some adjustments to it. I need to add a lot more things, I think. Lobby, library, forge. That's still broken. What's wrong there? Weapon racks again. Doesn't matter at the minute. There's nothing stopping it. See, it's worked. That's construction then. The construction object's wrong, but it's done it. You see it's opened the actual doors now, the panels. So, that's worked. See, I don't know if mine work. Straight off the bat. Ah! Did you see that? Just give it a moment. I've added auto close doors, but I think the option's on by default, and it's not added into the MCM yet, because I'm adding that feature. I wasn't going to add it because it didn't seem relevant, but it looks like it might be relevant for a few things now. Including the vault doors. I need to run over to the vault. Let's get to the vault, because if that is closing itself, it either means something dodgy with that script, or auto close doors is on. And if auto close doors is already on, then these should be closing themselves. If I open that up, we'll have about 10 seconds and these should be able to shut themselves now. Yeah, they close themselves now. And if I bother it in the middle of its action, it should be a problem. It should tell me not to touch it. Busy, please wait. Yep. That script works. If I turn around now, it should be closing itself very shortly. Perfect. And I think I've eliminated that weird bug that I was having, where the first time it didn't open correctly, and the second time and any time after it worked. So that's... I don't actually know how I fixed it. I've just rewritten the script a little and it seems to have tweaked something. If you turn the valves now as well, it says that the valve doesn't do anything because you've done what you need to with it. No, that's cool, that works then. So I've just tested that. Then we need to just pop into the doors. So we need to cheat our way there. And then the lights should come on their own. Fireplace is initially enabled in here, that's wrong. Needs to be disabled. Right. That's off and we're not getting a trigger box. That's weird. Don't know what's wrong there. Maybe the trigger's linked wrong. Library. Do 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 do. There we go, library works. Dawn's what's breaking? Alright. Let's quit out because I want this. I want to see this crafting system work. Now, I'm pretty sure the creation kit was open last time. Now it's crashing sneakily, hoping we don't notice. Ugh, dear me. Pipe. Come on, load up. Let's be done with you. At least not getting funky errors. While that loads, I'll be back in a moment if this changes.
Every time I do a stream, people can't chill out. I really cannot chill out. They keep slamming doors and everything and blinding. Right. Let's see. Don't think we even have to load that for the minute. Them weapon racks, they enabled, but they didn't disappear off the list. That's usually if this is wrong. Yeah. What has gone on here? That isn't knocking itself off of the list. In the wrong place for starters. Forge weapon racks disabled. Get that it's disabled. More than or equal to 20. And global on 1. That's attached to weapon racks. So it's creating it fine, but it's not disappearing off the list. Craft items not being removed. Forge weapon rack. That's it. That should work. The oven trigger. Not seeing what's wrong with this. Primitive box, non-collidable, that 3D data is offset slightly. It's there, is it linked to anything? It's supposed to be opposite the oven. So if the oven is off, which it should be by default, that's on. Right. Dorm's fire is active by default. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't before. Disabled. Right, let's load this up again because that's been really weird. There's two things that can't be explained. That's still not working. Do it manually. Sure about this.
Don't need to rise the tower just to test these things. I've got another idea for that. Checking if that's right. Don't know what's going on with the fire, that must be linked to something wrong. So I am going to just keep that loaded on screen, and I'm going to be in the kitchen checking something, because that is not making an ounce of sense. X fireplace dorms, link to it, not opposite it, link to it. And that should be okay. Embers out. They're meant to be out anyway. That's meant to be linked to it. That's making no sense. Pretty sure that was working earlier. This might... Ah, I know why the oven's not working. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. So the oven's explained, and the weirdness with the fireplace I'm uncertain, although the light's not linked. So I'm going to reload Skyrim. Might take a minute. Come on, what's it doing? Won't even load back up for me to quit out, aren't you? Yeah, I know what's wrong with that. I hadn't realised that the embers were out. It was the light that was still on. So loading the game, and we should be good to go. That should fix the fireplace, it should fix the oven, and the whole crafting system should be able to work now. So what I'll do is I'll go straight to the entrance, get the tower risen, and then work my way through the crafting system and see if everything's working. The weapon racks seem to be fixed as well, because it was the item not selected in the properties. Only takes one stupid thing to fuck everything up. Yeah. Test. Something is trying to kill me. Oh, you little bastards. There we are. The forge instead, straight in the forge. Whoa, where did this not come from? Actually, should just go straight to the vault, shouldn't I? And then get rid of Frank. And the neighbours going off a lot. As you do. we've all got problems, we just don't need to broadcast him to everybody else. Funny, I keep forgetting it, bloody valve. Yeah, it still needs refining slightly. We should be able to start crafting things now, so this should be locked, not available, and we should be able to do the weapons. And I think there's an extra thing I need to add to that. So now we got that. What I want to do is, whoa, losing my pen, that's opened up. Get the dorms ready. What code is type to kill a critter like that? Kill all if you just want everything in the cell to die, and if you want to kill something specific you need to click on it, make sure it's that that's selected and just type kill and enter. But sometimes it doesn't work for some reason, so I use kill all. Okay, well, where are we doing? This should be available now, but this should tell me it doesn't work yet. Would you like to light the oven and unpack the kitchen supplies? This action will take 1 hour. Yes. You need to build the kitchen workspace first. Now the kitchen workspace, how can I craft the kitchen workspace? Oh no. I see the convoluted system. I think I can't unpack these yet either. Would you like to unpack these crates of all the items inside the clutter for the dormitory? Type something here. Yeah, because I don't know what it required yet. So I've got to type something in that. And that's got to work. So, what? Oh god. This is insane. There's a snow globe not linked. Besides that, we've got message, dorms crate, and we've also got this whole problem. So I can't get the initial thing bloody grafted, get things working. I think what it is, I need to do the... Let's stop cheating. I need to do the restoring of the lobby for the dorms first. Oh, got distracted by my boss. Kill all, I heard. Yeah, kill all. It's all one word though. I don't think there's a space. Why, you're cheating, are you? We need to craft. Restore the dorms. That's disappeared. That's good. Now, fucking hell, what happened to that? That I'm going to have to sort after. Shelves display, bookcases, miscellaneous, doors. Dorm beds. Let's check something. Beds require restore. Right. Bookcases. And flooring I'm going to make now. Just out of the way. And do restores. Check these aren't bugged out. Shrines 2, so there we go. Alchemy labs, restore, I'm not going to do that, library, restore. Lobby. What else we got? Okay, so I really want to get these dorms going. They're quite annoying. They're the most tricky ones to get working. Now, the first thing I'm going to check is the construction object requirements. Bookcases need to require that the restore's done. That's fine. Same for the beds. And the shrines. Yeah, Skyrim console. There's quite a lot of cool console Command news. Restore. Alright. Then worktops is the one I haven't done yet, I think. Funnily enough, I've done them all but the worktops and stuff. Which is odd. Have I made them? Kitchen workspace. Yeah, I had to design a separate thing for it, a separate object. Banners, beds, bookcases and all sorts. Haven't done the banners yet. Get them out of the way. There they are, but the name wrong, so I have done the banners, that's fine. Right. Compare these for the dorms. One extra, that's the kitchen workspace. Yeah, it's incredibly useful. So useful that I'm slapping myself for not thinking of Googling that. Display works. So I've done the miscellaneous object, but I hadn't done this bit. Now that requirement needs to be restoration. Or does it? Yes, restore, okay. Restore needs to be done. Restore and select itself. I think it's one of these. Doesn't matter anyway, I'll select it this way. Oh Jesus. Kitchen workspace. Kitchen workspace, kitchen workspace, done. Create new form. So the kitchen workspace is able to be done after that, and then the oven requires the workspace, and then the tables require the other things to be done like the oven, and then the tables allow the food to be done. Jeez! You know, this is just ridiculous. This should work now. I've said that about the last 3 times, but it should. Oven trigger. Dorms fire active. Yeah, done that. Weapon rack. Weapon rack requires lava. That's what I was going to do. Have I got a requirement on my list? Wrong one. Right. Forge weapon racks requirements none. That's not true. Forge activated. Activate. Right. Whoop, switch that. Then we have this in here. So this is going to get disabled, but true. So you change the 1 to a 0. reference. Change that out for the lava. Hold on. I'm in the wrong place. Lava. Get that the lava's enabled. Put that down there. Doesn't really make a difference because they're all lands anyway, but it's tidy and organised. That's my weapon racks done. Dorms, whatever that says. Globe, snow globe. Right, okay. Snow globe, one of the hidden ones that none of you will remember. You're not supposed to remember this. There is not a snow globe in one of these chests that you have to collect. Not at all. Link it to Arc Font. Right, okay. Message dorms crate. Right. Let's find this. Oh my crap. Oh, right. Fail message, basically. So to unpack those, they are going to need what? Oh, I'm confused. You know, if I'm confused, this is going to be hell for people trying to play the mod. Banners, beds, bookcases, dining tables. Dining tables need the oven to be lit. For the oven to be lit, the workspaces need to be done. For the clutter to be released, the clutter goes on the workspaces, so they need the workspaces done. So you say the last thing in the table needs to be done. The dining tables need to be done. Bookcases, beds, banners, rugs, shrine and basins aren't affected. So the dining tables must be done. Wonderful. Yeah. Instead of stating dining tables and then them not being able to craft dining tables and wondering how to do that, I'm just going to keep this simple and put continue crafting the dorms. First. You see, if this ends up being very confusing for people and it's pissing them off, then they can revert to the guide. If they want to do this a lot simpler, then they can easily just, the other option is going to be to go to the Forge Master and tell him to just craft an entire room. Basically. That would be the thing to do. You need to include a user manual for this mod. Yeah, I will. This is actually going in the user manual. So this is both for me at the moment and then for the users when it's done. This is going to tell you everything that's required. So the smithing skill, the conditions that need to be done. So you need to have restored the library before you can do banners, and what exactly you go on to craft it. So is it the tanning rack? Is it the workbench? Is it something else? And like I say, if you want the simpler thing, you can just pay gold to your Forge Master for all the materials and stuff, and he'll do all the hard work, and you just come back in so many hours time and he will have completely refurbished the room instead. That's what I'm hoping to do with this. So that is going to be far, far easier. Now that should be linked up. That requires the dorms. Does it, is the question. Does it, does it, does it? Action menu, condition ref. The condition ref is the library furniture. That's completely wrong. Condition ref here needs to be the dormitory CTR X dining table. Dorm's dining table. So basically that's just going to tell you just keep crafting everything, come back to me later, because obviously it makes logical sense that you can't clutter things onto things that aren't there. That's that. The enable ref is going to be the dorm's clutter. The failure, the game thing, idles I'm going to have to work with later on when I've figured out what idles I want to use. Player ref restrict, yes, restrict needs to be ticked because it's got a restriction to be able to be done. And okay, done. There we go, sorted. Ugh. Hopefully that works. We can run through the crafting system now. Double save. What else was there just in case there's things I've missed? Books, beds. Yeah, they're not showing it, don't they? Should show. Bed until bed. Yeah. Right. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to save. I'm going to load the game. And this is going to work because it needs to. Oh, dear me. Yeah, the mod is taking a long time to make. It's very confusing. I'm linking things together, but when I've done all that, I've also got to write up the guide, and the guide is going to be a fair few hours of work, probably. And I don't like to just write it all in the description. Obviously, this guide's going to need its own dedicated PDF file, so I'll do it properly like a PDF, and I'll link all the pages so you'll have like contents at the very top, just like the Mershcum guide if anyone's seen that. Yeah, and you'll just click what you want, it'll take you straight to it. That's going to be a lot of work, but it'll be well worth it. COC, CTR, let's just bullshit the entrance again. Oh crap. Oh crappity crap, it's crashed. Let's try again. If there was a keyword for this stream today, it's crash. It's literally loaded into the mod and it crashed. Oh dear. Now we can't even load the entrance for some reason. Oh dear. What has changed? Nothing has changed is the answer. Just try and load that and see if it stays stable. Do. It's going to just stay started, just leave it a few seconds. Let's try loading into the lobby. Let it initialize all its crap.
There's nothing wrong with that outside, because nothing's changed. Yeah, I think it was just getting a bit touchy because I was rushing it. Of course everything's trying to kill me again. Very dairy nice, just leaving it. Thinking of the guide, I might do some of that instead. Write some of the guide, I already know what some of it's going to be. And I might get writing a bit of backstory to the tower. Just a bit of a break from the actual modding of the thing. And now we've got Frank on us. No, Frank, just move, buddy. Forge. Vault portal name was wrong then. That's something. It's another little thing I've spotted. Okay. Just craft the floors for the sake of it. Racks. Dormitory. Spaces. And the dorms. Lights. Light the fire. Build the oven. Need to build the kitchen workspaces first. It's fine, get it there. Need to continue crafting the dormitory. So now on the forge, because we've fixed it up, you should have that available. Furniture kitchen workspaces. What the hell? Did I select the wrong thing? Is that beds? Workspaces are wrong. Probably haven't changed one of the things over. It's just going from one thing to another, isn't it? One thing to another. Kitchen workspace, that's being crafted, crafted workbench, kitchen workspace, probably the miscellaneous item then, kitchen workspace. The visuals are fine, are the craft options correct? It says beds, it's supposed to be kitchen workspace, enable is beds, that's supposed to be kitchen workspace as well. So... dear me. That's the thing, I just duplicate other things and sometimes you miss the odd property. That should fix things. Right, all that. That should leave that, that and that. And I'm just going to check these over because they are wrong, some of them. Obviously, banners. Beds, I copied off beds so they should work. Bookcases. Bookcase. Dining table. Kitchen workspace we just checked, but I'm going to double check. Everything looks right now. So that's better. Much, much better, hopefully. Now. Do, 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 do. Now, is this just going to load the entrance this time? It should do. Should be fine. Right. It's going to be dark, but it'll do. Dorm restore. And let's do kitchen workspaces. Let's do the beds as well. Bookcases. Shrine table. Shrine table needs to go in the furniture category. Right. That lets us head into the dorms now and do other things. When the lights come on, there we are. Would you like to light that? Yes. No animation at the minute, so nothing's going to happen. The oven has been lit and food in place. That's cool. It's in place as well. So these up, then we should be able to do dining tables. One bed not linked. I think it's the librarian bed. And then, if we get a forge, dining tables. And what I did mention about this is, oh, it broke. Oh joy. The furniture link. The actual furniture for the oven doesn't seem to be linked, but you should be able to use the oven now, and you can do oven stuff and cooking pot stuff in the same menu, because that's the cooking pot there within the oven. It saved having a whole section just for a bloody cooking pot, which didn't do anything. That made more sense. And we've got the dining tables, and then the food gets enabled afterwards. The clutter now should be able to go on here. So, random question, do any of you know where to find the art for the treasure map image that comes up in the inventory screen? I want to use them as art and I can't find them. I'll take a look in a minute because I've actually used them to make a treasure map resource, which I haven't released. Yeah. Okay. Wash basins we should now be able to make as well. So the clutter's come out, you can see it's getting decorated and got all the stuff on there, that's nice. And it's crashed, which is perfectly fine, because things need tweaking. Right. This. Oven should be linked. What's wrong with that? Oven. It's interesting. Check that after then. That shouldn't interfere. Maybe it wanted the cell reloading or something. Terrain. Clutter. Books. I found them at some stage, I just don't know what they are. I might have found them by chance. Or did I? Easiest way to find something. Treasure. Supposed to be in it. Them are mine. Go to Skyrim UESP, you're going to find the treasure map. I'm going to get the ID for one of them. Copy the ID, put it in here. Find the treasure map itself. Go to the word art, Clutterbooks Note 01. So it's using Note. That's interesting. It's totally wrong there. It's not that one. That's weird. That's what it's using. Here we go. Book text. Textures, interface, books, and it's in there. So, considering that you've got all your textures exported from Skyrim's textures ESM, you should be able to go textures, clutter. Was it clutter books or something? I can't even bloody think. No, it was interface on it. Textures interface. So if we go textures interface, and you'll find other things in here that might be of use as well. So view, can we change that? used to be something in Windows where we could put this side by side. Can't see it now. But anyway, you'll get all the stuff, even Hearthfire, loads of drawing stuff that you can probably use and transfer, and there's the treasure maps. All this stuff. And then I just place them on a blank canvas, which you can find here somewhere, and then put them onto my own mesh. Yeah, and they are actually notes because it just uses the mesh for opening up, but then types puts the images in as images on the book. So I think I was going to do a tutorial a while ago on how to do that. That's what I should do next. How to put your own like images into books and stuff, because that's all it is. It's a book using the note mesh, which just opens up and then when it's open it shows you this. So that's where them are. That makes sense. Because what have I done? Where are my treasure maps? Here. I have made them actual viewable things because you'll be able to pin them on the wall. I wanted them collectible. So I've made some. I took the mesh for the note and then just removed the animation so it was permanently open, unfolded, and then just made my own texture off a blank version of this texture. Put these on top, save that as a DDS, and I just keep one mesh, which is a blank note but open without the animation, and then texture set on the top, the treasure map that I want. So that also saves on space. So you're not going to have like a mesh for every treasure map. You just have a texture for every treasure map and one mesh to put them on with a texture set. And I've got a tutorial on that on my channel if nobody knows how to do texture sets. It's easy. And save space, file size. And where that is in the library, which is scripted as well. Yes. Here we go. That's scripted up so now you can actually place the treasure maps on here. When you activate it, it takes them out of your inventory, puts them on. And these are just generic. These were going to be quest linked, but they're just going to stay generic and they're just on there for clutter, so it makes it look nice, and you can stamp the treasure maps on the sides. Nice. Very nice. And what I was going to do is after I've released Caranthir Tower, I'd add these as a resource on my resource page. But obviously I want these unique to the tower first. I want to keep some stuff exclusive to my own mod. Like certain scripts and stuff. Right. Oven furniture, that's being a dick. Vault. Portal message. Oh no. Don't move that. This keeps crashing and not saving this anyway. So, this is out of whack. There we go. You just know it's going to crash now. Now I've gone and rearrange it. Portal message. Message for the vault portal, not the portal, it's the lift. That's wrong. Lift, vault, central is lobby. There we are. Sorted. Miss that one, well done you. Well, not sure how much longer you'll be streaming, but I need to eat and shower, to see you later. Yeah, thanks for joining. Bye bye. And then we've got, what more do we have?
Vault thing, whatever, sorted. Shrine table requires something. Oh, it's in the wrong category, that was it. I'll put it under the furniture category now. That's correct. Then what more? What is that? Library bed not linked. So just trying to figure out how I've linked it. How long will you be streaming? I have no idea. Probably until I start to starve and fear for my demise. Because I'm not in need of food right now. I'm good. Until I'm probably out of things to do or I get sick and tired of streaming. Could be another hour, could be whatever, I'm not entirely sure. Why is everybody getting bored? This will get uploaded to YouTube probably as well. Let's fix this bloody bed because this is turdied. Okay. I think they should just be enabled linked. Dorm's bed. Yep, that's linked to the wrong thing. Totally the wrong thing. What a numpty. Wink. Fixed. Still here, by the way. Get BT Infinity. No, thank you. Just check my emails. If you did those messages, Sim, feel free to drop them across. I can probably just put them in now unless you've not done them. I don't know what the hell that BS thing was. Exactly as it says on the tin, BS. I don't know what that decal thing was. Very strange. Fine, so what is wrong with this bloody oven? Maybe, maybe not. Naked, oven naked. That's a CTRF. What the hell? What happened? Hope that didn't screw things up. No, I've done them, but not done the collision. Oh, okay, no worries. I haven't like touched the apex for a while anyway, so. Apex is just being left because the mage quarters are pretty much in a complete mess, and the alchemy lab, I'll be in the middle of recluttering, so no rush. Now then, that couldn't possibly mean the dorms are done, could it? Once that decides to work. The other thing was the wash basin. Wash basins, enable wash basin, and then constructible objects. Wash basin requires that we on our wash basins. requires clutter to be done. Alright. That means all that should work and should be fine. Have I done navmesh? Kind of. Might need perfecting at one point, but for now that's fine, hopefully. And what that means is that linked to the thing? No, it isn't. Don't want them warm in their hands if it's not lit. So that on. What more do we want? Also, the checking thing. This might need tweaking or adding to, because I have this. These need doing. Have I given them references? Yes, I have. Right, banners. I'm not sure if I've explained this before, but as you can see, this is kind of weird, but as you can see, these are the different banners representing the different signs for characters. So if you're a certain sign, that banner for that sign needs to show up. So this needs to go on the script that is controlled by this trigger box. Every time you enter a room, or this room specifically, it's going to check the state of your sign. So I need to see if I can actually do that. Get sign or some weird thing like that, otherwise this isn't going to work. Let's have a look. Okay then, let's see. Come on, Opera, don't fail. Let's see what we got. Sign. Not that then. How is your sign judged? I could do it by getting a spell. That might be incompatible with things now. Sign. Ah, they don't call it the sign, do they? It's more like, isn't it to do with the Atronach stones now? I think. A new version of Opera is ready to install. Oh god, no. Not right now, thank you. Atronach stones. What am I thinking? It's not Atronach stones. It's the what's it stones? Just standing stones. That's it. Couldn't even think. Standing stones. Let's have a look. The Apprentice Stone. Description. Blah blah blah. Effect. Regenerate Magicka. Weakness to Magicka. Blah blah blah. So the standing stones are each of the signs as they used to be, and that means we need a way of detecting them. So, in that case, oh dear, of course they haven't called it standing stone, they've called it something else. They would do, wouldn't they? It's Doomstone or something, don't know why. Power Shrine script, Be Lover. What type is it? Ability. Doom. Abilities. That's it. Just match them up. And no matter what mod likes to edit these and change them, they probably have to just change whatever the ability is, so that makes sense. Ability, magic effect. Now I could get magic effect or has spell. Has spell might be better. Apprentice ability, actual ability, negative ability, any ability. Magic recovery. What's that about? That might have to be a bit different if I go off that. Right. Okay, we'll go off spells then. Let's edit this. This.
No, that's not what I want. I want this. Documentation. Check cell. Just to make sure they match. Do that. What I'm going to need is Conjurer. It's interesting. Tower. Mage quarters. Anyway, spellings, right. Let's have a look. Now we're going to need object references. Flipping heck. That's all wardrobe stuff, that's all outfit stuff. This is going to be object reference property, and we're going to need this stuff, aren't we? Damn it, I've just got it. The chat. And that means this is going to be interesting. Let's see. I need one of these names to start copying. Oh, hold on. Slide there. And slot that there. Then we can start working on it. CT ref. Let's just get these in order. Ref. CT ref. Stone. Apprentice. Copy that. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13. Okay, that'll do. I lost count. Sign banners, blah, blah, blah. Apprentice is going to be first, and what have we got? Go up a bit. The Atronach stone. Lady stone. Lord stone. Lover. Mage. Ritual. Serpent. Shadow. And what? Steed. Thief. Why am I getting the feeling I've got these already? Or set up. No. Seems to be auto-filling something. Tower and warrior. Then I actually need an object reference for other stuff, for the that's the banners themselves, and I need spell references. spells it needs to check. Doom ability and new Doom negative. Okay. Atronach, what have we got? Lady and Lord. Mage. Ritual. Ritual reanimate spell. Oh God. Oh no, I don't think that's anything to do with it. Doom ability, serpent. Doom shadow. This is insane. Steed, I take it's tower or something then. Thief and tower. Thief tower way. Oh, hang on. Oh my crime. Do. Ah, damn it. I'm thinking if there's an easier way now of doing this, rather than all these damn references, if it can be done. It's quite complicated, so I'll check it after. I'll do it this way for now, just to see if this works. Should be fine. Should be quicker way. Never mind. On trigger enter, I will put this at the top so it's easy enough to work with for now. And it can be sign checker. And what that does is if... I'm guessing we've got player F. No, we haven't. Okay. Has spell. Doom apprentice ability. Oh, what's or now? I think that's or. Should be game.getPlayer. Has spell. Negative ability. Then do something. And then this sign banners and Enable. So I'm just going to do this side balance before I do any more. Confusing. What was it? Apprentice. Action up. Lady. I can probably do its form lists, see, but I'm not 100%. And it'll make it a lot easier, but for the moment I'll do this just to test the idea of it. And making the formless version will be easy if it works. Ritual. Serpent. Steed. Is it Thief Tower Warrior? Apprentice. Achinok. So it's Lady, Lord and Lover. Welcome to the boring part, but once this is done, it should be good to go. Lady, Lord, Lover. Jeez, this is annoying. Mage. Ritual. Serpent. Shit. Serpent. Shadow. Steed. Steed and
thief.
Tower. And warrior. Should autofill everything. Might be a mistake here. Lord. CT ref sign Lord. Seem to be missing one. I am definitely missing one. Now I can't get to bloody grab the thing. Ah! Tower 1, there we go. Sign Lord, and then I need to make a Lord version. And then I need to hope that I've put the texture setting for Lord, which I have. Create new version. Are you sure? Yes. Autofill. Done. 26 seems right to me. Oh, balls. Damn it. That off. Location val. I thought I'd done these. I have. That's just the main one for the trigger track. Okay, good. Done. Okay, dialog boxes. Confirm save sorted. That means that when we go in there, that should do that. Hopefully. Without incident. That means that I'm going to need to test by changing my stuff. So I'm going to go into the utility cell and place some stones in. Help test this out. Doomstones. Going to kind of look really stupid if we go in game and do it, but it doesn't matter, it just needs to serve a purpose, and I'm not filling the room with these, so what I'm going to do is have dinky versions. Although that's not going very well, so sorry, I don't think we need a table. There we go, that's quite funny. Atronach. Lady. Lord. Love it. Mage. Ritual. Serpent. Shadow Steed.
Chief Town. Warrior. All I have to do then is go in the utility cell, change my sign, and then go in and see if it changes it. Easy peasy. Right, sure then. Okay, that's that set. Now, hopefully that means that the dorms are pretty much done. The forge just needs some things setting up and tweaking. The apex is something I'm going to come to after. The library's pretty much done. Lobby's not far off, just needs a bit of decorating. Vault needs overhauling. And the next step is probably another run through, testing things, coming back in, fixing bugs, and that's not going to be all that interesting, and I think it's probably time for a break anyway. So what I might do is come back and stream later on, maybe, and if I don't then that's cool, but if I do come back and stream later on then I won't upload that to YouTube, but this bit will be uploaded. So I will end it there, and the creation kit's probably on the verge of crashing anyway, so that is all good. So thanks to everyone who has joined me in this stream, and of course anyone who's missed this is going to be able to catch it on YouTube anyway, so let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are about different things. I've done all sorts of stuff in this stream, and do you think I should eventually do a video on the whole creation kit crashes? That should be fun. So I don't know why I keep looking over there. It's not over there, chat's over there, camera's there. But yeah, that's it. You can check the progress of this mod out at www.darkfox127.co.uk/reborn, as seen on the screen there. You can visit me on my social media. Facebook is where I post most of my stuff, all the usual. My website's got everything on there, all the links, and that is it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all next time. Haha. Got it right.